The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
It's hard to believe. He was my father's teacher too. George used to talk about him all the time. He was a tough, no nonsense, and overly disciplined principal. But he was a good man at heart. He just wanted everyone to follow the rules and make sure no one was a slacker.
As far as I know, he wasn't particularly fond of me, Marty. I even heard he used to call me a dangerous nutcase because of the experiments in my lab. But to be honest, his unwavering seriousness was the very thing that held Hill Valley together for decades. In the flow of time, we always need fixed points like him.
He wasn't just a principal. He was the last witness of an era. Now that he's gone,
you're right.
I feel as if one of our final ties to the past has been severed.
He's gone.
His discipline was harsh, perhaps, but he always tried to keep us on the right.
You're right, Claire. However, as you know, time waits for no one. Marty, if you'll excuse me, I must be going. I've left Claire alone for too long. I made promises to her, and I need to be by her side now.
The days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Emmett, don't look at me with such sorrow because of you. I lived a life that no one else could even dream of. I had the chance to exist in different eras to see the wonders of time itself. We didn't just share a life, we shared the whole of history.
Clara, please, don't speak as if there's no hope. I cannot bear to see you like this. I've mastered the laws of physics. I've conquered time. But staring at these monitors, I feel utterly defeated. I wish there was something, anything I could do to fix this.
You've already done enough. Emmett, please, go home and get some rest. You look worse than I do right now.
Uncle Biff!
Say hello to your father for me.
Marlene. I'm home, Marlene.
I'm coming, Marty. I'm upstairs. Hi, Marty.
Hey, what's up, Marlene? Aren't the folks home?
Nope. Dad's at a funeral, and Mom went to the doctor.
Whose funeral? Who'd he go with?
Some old school principal died. Doc, Dad, and a friend went.
So, what's the big deal? Why'd you make me rush back?
Dad left his jacket for the cleaners. Look what I found inside.
Dad's notebook. Okay, so what?
Shut up, you dork. There's a code inside.
You don't mean the garage, do you? The basement?
Yep. The one we've been banned from since we were kids. Worth a shot, right? Cross your fingers, Marty. Boom. We're in. Oh my God. What did Dad hide in here? Wait, isn't that the clock tower? Look, it's still under construction.
But how is that even possible? Look at that skateboard on the wall. It doesn't even have wheels. What is all this junk?
Is it plutonium? Let's take a look under this cover as well.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Didn't I tell you over and over again that entering that garage is off limits? How did this even happen? Who's going to answer me?
Dad, Marlene found a notebook in your jacket.
That's enough. Stop beating around the bush and just tell us, how did you get into that garage?
Yeah, I found it. The code was in the notebook.
And let's be honest.
There is way more in that garage than a toolbox. That old clock tower photo, those wrecked car parts, those yellow cases with radiation signs. What the hell is all that?
That's not the point. Don't change the subject.
Jennifer, calm down. Maybe it's finally time to tell them.
Tell us what, Dad. What's going on?
Doc had called me to meet him in the middle of the night. And he said he'd finally finished the invention he'd worked on his entire life. He handed me the camera and told me to record everything second by second. And first, he sent his dog, Einstein, into the future and brought him back. Then he showed me the inside of the car, the time circuits. But this thing needed nuclear power to run plutonium right at that moment. The terrorists arrived. I jumped into the car to save my life, stepped on the gas, and that's how the first time travel started.
A time machine, Dad. You can't be serious. Is this some kind of a prank? We are 28. We are not kids anymore.
Time travel? I'm seriously starting to think you're losing your mind, Dad. What you just described is completely illogical.
Your father is telling the truth, kids. I actually went there once too. You can't tell anyone about this. Do you understand? Not a single word.
So are you saying we have a time machine?
Let's just say we used to, if you like. Some unfortunate accidents happened.
How could you keep this from us for all these years? How could you say nothing?
We did it to protect you. That thing brought nothing but danger and chaos.
Why didn't you use it for a good cause? You could have gone to the future and learned about technologies that would completely solve global warming and the energy crisis. You could have prevented earthquakes and those terrible wars that dragged the world into disaster before they even happened. You could have found the cure for diseases that are incurable
that's
today.
Enough.
You had a power that could save the world, but you chose to hide it.
It's not as simple as you think, Marlene. Even the slightest change you make in the past or the future, it starts a massive chain reaction. I've lived through that butterfly effect myself. One tiny mistake, and the people you love could cease to exist. Or the entire world could fall into chaos. Hey, Kate, you cannot play games with time.
I'm going to talk to Doc. Maybe he can install that device in another car.
I highly doubt that, Marlene. Doc wanted that thing destroyed once and for all. He knows the consequences of playing with time better than anyone.
Are you coming, Marty? I'm going to Doc's.
Hey Doc, we're here. Are you home?
Come on in, kids. The password is 1955. Welcome, kids. This room is a hybrid of a Faraday cage and a quantum isolated bunker. The walls are designed to absorb electromagnetic pulses, and the air inside currently has 0% humidity. Even if a nuclear apocalypse were to break out, thanks to the static equilibrium in this room, we remain completely isolated from the destruction of the outside world. Since you're here, take a look at this.
Hey Doc, that was a truly impressive demonstration, but we need to chop it up right now. It's life or death. We have things to ask you.
Tell me all about it. I'm listening.
We found this in my father's garage.
Great Scott. Flux capacitor. No, that's impossible.
Doctor, listen please. Next to this device, we found a wrecked vehicle and some strange mechanical parts we'd never seen before. At first, we had no idea what they were, or what they were used for. But in the end, Dad had no choice. He had to tell us about the time machine.
Marty did what? He kept those things. Great Scott. Those parts were supposed to be destroyed, every last piece of them. The flux capacitor, the vehicle, the equipment, all of it. I told him years ago that none of it should ever fall into the wrong hands.
Doctor, if we can install these parts into another vehicle and make it capable of time travel, we could change so much.
No, you don't understand, Marlene. I've spent my entire life trying to repair the damage caused by time travel. Every intervention created a new danger. Every rescue gave birth to a new paradox. Every time we thought we were fixing history, we were tearing another hole in it. That's the problem with time travel. The consequences never end.
Maybe you're right, Doctor. Maybe time travel always creates risks. But think about what we're talking about. Dad is getting worse every day. Maybe the future already has a cure. We could bring it back.
Marlene, I didn't invent the time machine for personal gain. Not for money, not for fame, and certainly not to play God with people's lives.
I'm not talking about personal gain. Think bigger, Doctor. What if the future holds cures for diseases we still can't stop today? What about the children fighting cancer right now? What about the families watching their loved ones die? We wouldn't just be helping Dad or Clara. We could save thousands of lives. And if the future changes because of that, then maybe it should. We'd be changing it for the right reasons.
Look, Doctor, we don't have a DeLorean, we don't have plutonium, but outside the world is full of high-voltage electric vehicles. I don't know how any of this works, but if anyone can figure out how to fit these parts into another vehicle, it's you.
Electric cars, you say? If I could integrate an electric vehicle's high-voltage battery architecture with my newly developed neutrino flux stabilizer, we might be able to draw the 1.21 gigawatts required by the flux capacitor directly from lithium-ion cells in a matter of milliseconds.
Then we already have a vehicle, Doctor. We can use Dad's Alpha Saga.
It just might work. No. This is madness.
Doc! Doc, are you okay?
Let's say we solve everything.
Let's say we connect the batteries and synchronize the current perfectly. Then look at us. Your father and I are no longer capable of making a journey through time. Marty is sick, and I'm an old man. We can't do it.
We're ready, Doctor. Dad always taught us that the future isn't written yet. If you show us the way, we'll take the wheel.
Time really does change. Once your father and I traveled into the future to save you, and now it seems it's your turn to save us.
We won't let you down, Doc. Just tell us what to do.
All right, children, get ready. You're going to the future.
No, absolutely not. This discussion is over.
Mom, please listen to us.
I listened and I didn't like what I heard one bit. And if Doc Brown approved this, then he must have finally lost his mind. You have no idea how dangerous time travel is.
We're not kids anymore. We're 28 years old. We can make our own decisions.
You're my children. That will never change.
Mom, you and Dad took a risk once. You traveled to the future to save us. Now we're trying to do the same thing.
That's different. We didn't know what we were walking into back then.
No, Mom. The only difference is that this time, you're the ones who need saving.
Every day we see our father getting a little worse, and we just sit there and watch.
This is exactly what I was afraid of. That's why I never told you about the time machine. I knew that one day you'd want to do the same thing.
What if something happens to you?
This isn't about permission anymore. I can't stop them anyway. If Doc approved it, he must have had a reason. The car is outside.
My heart doesn't feel right about this.
I only want one promise. Whatever happens, keep an eye on each other.
We won't let either of you down.
We promise.
Whatever happens, come home safe, kids.
Hey, Marty, you can't tell your family about any of this, understand?
Listen to me carefully, kids. Everything is almost ready on the table in front of you. My latest invention, the neutrino flux stabilizer.
Wow. How does this thing work?
I'm going to mount this under the massive rear carbon wing of the car, right into the heart of the battery pack. This system runs entirely on electricity, and in 2055, just recharge it for the return trip. If paper money becomes worthless, use the gold bars in the trunk. Gold is the only universal key that opens any door in any era. Before you leave, I'll take blood from Marty and Claire. We'll place everything in this case with their medical reports. I believe 2055 tech can find the cure.
So what's the exact route?
You have two stops. First, head straight to the UCLA Janssen Cancer Center in Los Angeles and drop Claire's blood sample off at the molecular lab. Right after that, make a break for Johns Hopkins Medicine in Baltimore, Maryland. Parkinson research supported for years by the Michael J. Fox Foundation is being conducted there. If anyone has found a cure by 2055, I think it's them.
But what about ID, Doc? We're talking about massive hospitals here. How are we supposed to just blend in and get past the doors in the future?
There's another version of you guys out there, your older selves. If your IDs don't work, don't panic. Just tell them, we missed a system update. And use your biometrics, your fingerprints and retinas, to get a temporary ID right away. Your DNA never lies.
Doc, we get the plan, but how are they even going to hand us a cure? Is it a pill, a vaccine? It's not like we can pack an entire medical lab into the car.
Most likely, there are no standard mass-produced drugs anymore. Everything is patient-specific, genetically synthesized in real time. Whatever they give you, a pill or a vial, put it straight into the cooler. Most importantly, ask for the treatment protocol and the medical report. That data will be critical for us.
So we just grab it and make a run for it.
Cool. Do not do anything unnecessary that could change the future. Do not meet your older selves. It could cause a serious time paradox. Just get the meds and the formula and come right back. Hurry, kids. Claire's condition is getting worse fast. Don't waste a single second.
All right, Doc, got it. We'll just grab the meds and the formula and get right back. No interfering.
I'm putting these walkie-talkies in the trunk, too. Your phones won't work in there.
Honey, I'm home. Where are you?
You're finally here, Marty. Where have you been?
I'm so sorry, babe. I was at my parents' place all day.
I see. Are you okay? You seem far away.
I'm fine. I was just thinking how lucky I am. You're everything to me, Sarah.
That came out of nowhere. I love you too, you dork. Can you check on Rose, please?
My little Rose, the future won't always be kind, but I'll do everything to make your world safe. I promise you. Stay strong, okay? Oh, hey, Doc, we're here. We're ready to go.
I've successfully mounted the neutrino flux stabilizer onto the vehicle. Come on, take a closer look. I've also placed the flux capacitor right here.
So we are ready?
Precisely. You set your target time here, and that's all there is to it. Is that all right?
Yes, I think I've got it.
Dad, we weren't expecting to see you.
I brought you the hoverboard. You might need it.
Careful!
I'm okay, kids. Just protect each other and come back home safe. I believe in you.
Time to go, kids.
Hold on tight, Marlene. We're going.
Do you think they can pull it off, Marty? We sent them into a time we know nothing about. I hope we made the right call.
No matter how much we told them, they'd never understand it without going there, Doc. I don't know. I really don't. I just hope they come back safe.
I feel the same, but what if they run into something we can't control?
You're right, Doc, but they chose this themselves. All we can do is trust them. And don't forget, they're the McFlys. They never leave each other behind.
Oh my God, where on earth are we? Everything is completely destroyed. This can't be Hill Valley. This can't be the future Doc talked about.
The clock tower. The clock has stopped. Everything is covered in rust. It's like a war broke out here or something exploded.
Marty, this place doesn't look safe at all. Maybe we should just go back right now.
We can't go back without charging the car. At least there's oxygen. Someone's still out here.
Who are those coming toward us?
No freaking way. Marty, Marlene, I don't believe it. How did you two not age at all? You looked exactly like this the last time we crossed paths years ago. How is this even possible?
You're Griff Tannen.
Yeah, the one and only. But this is impossible. You two should be old folks by now. Oh my God. My grandpa was right. This is a time machine. He told us about this, but we never believed him. So it was true. You came from the past.
Marty, he figured out everything about the car.
This is my golden ticket out of this rusted hell. This car gets me out of here. Catch them.
Run, Marty. Marty!
Man, I hate this stuff.
The car is out of battery. Marlene, come here. Look at this. The neutrino flux stabilizer is destroyed.
Oh my God, even if we find a way to recharge the car, without the neutrino flux stabilizer, we're stranded here.
Maybe not forever. If someone built it once, maybe someone can build it again.
In this place? Look around, Marty. This isn't Hill Valley anymore. It's a graveyard.
I'm trying to stay positive. There might still be someone out here who can help us.
Dad warned me this wouldn't be easy. I should have listened.
Don't move, hands up. Who are you, and what are you doing with that, relic?
We're from the New York Search and Rescue Unit. The government sent us to identify active energy zones and habitable safe corridors.
New York Search and Rescue. It's been years since anyone came from the center arrived here.
What is this vehicle? These systems aren't military.
An energy scouting vehicle for zone scanning.
It detects clean energy zones. The onboard systems scan for low radiation and stable energy fields.
Don't you have any weapons? No one survives in this zone unarmed.
We're not an assault team. We're a reconnaissance and data unit.
I am Rose McFly.
Rose McFly, this is incredible.
I'm Marlene. I'm with the New York Search and Rescue Unit.
I'm Lena. I founded the Dustborn.
I'm Marty. Max. Mad Max.
Let's take you to the camp. You'll be our guests.
Rose, can't we talk for a second? Why are we bringing strangers to the camp?
I don't know, but they feel like family. I felt it.
Well, what about our vehicle? We can't leave it here.
We'll move it to a safe spot, then we'll come back with a tow truck and get it.
The destruction here is unreal. They kept us completely in the dark, back in the bunker. How did the war even start? We thought it was just our side of the world that took a hit.
Are you kidding me? Didn't the authorities tell you what had happened in 2039?
We weren't told anything. We were just kids back then, raised underground. We want to hear what really happened from you.
The world burned that day. And then back in 2039, the US and China were right here in front of this clock tower, about to sign a historic energy deal. The leaders were standing before the crowd.
But Russia opposed it. A Russian drone exploded near the presidents. No one died, but things spiraled out of control. Missiles were launched on both sides, and the world plunged into nuclear winter overnight.
What came after was worse. Order collapsed. The remaining labs and hospitals fell to gangs. They stole our future that day, right in front of the clock tower.
You can stay here for now. Not luxury, of course. Get some rest.
Marlene, Rose is my daughter. Did you see how much she's grown? I could barely hold myself back from hugging her. I almost let my real name slip out.
Yes, I noticed. Unbelievable. But we can't tell her the truth. We can't mess up the timeline. Where is her mother? How did she survive in this wasteland?
Looks like she and Lena have been holding on to each other. We need parts to repair the shattered neutrino flux stabilizer. But where the hell are we supposed to find them in this wasteland?
Marty, remember, Doc's lab was a Faraday cage. He said, even in a nuclear war, nothing happens here. That's why it wasn't affected by the explosions outside.
Right, if Doc was right, there should be parts or notes to fix the stabilizer. We need to find that lab.
The tow truck is ready. Jump in the back. We're wasting time.
Don't stay out in the dark.
Don't worry. We'll be right back.
Rose, where's your family? Don't you have anyone left in this world?
My dad left when I was just a baby. My mom was so angry she burned all his photos so I wouldn't remember him.
And your mom? Where is she? Is she still alive?
My mom died when the nuclear war broke out during those first big blasts. Then I ran into Lena in the middle of this hellhole. She saved me, she trained me. She's the only family I have left now.
Let's get some rest. Lena, thank you for your hospitality. There's a nearby shelter we need to check and see if anything useful is left inside.
Should I send someone with you? The outside is crawling with Griff's men.
No need. If you can set us up with a fast vehicle, we can manage on our own.
Fine. Take the ATV outside. Don't waste gas and don't stop on the road.
I hope Doc didn't change the password. There is a note.
Marty, Marlene, what is going on out there? Your mother is chewing my ear off here because you haven't returned. You need to get home right away. Since you haven't returned, I assume you've run into some trouble. If the problem is about charging the vehicle, the solution is actually quite simple. You just need to tow it with another vehicle. All you have to do is connect the vehicle to any other capable vehicle you find with a sturdy steel cable, put it in neutral, and engage the regenerative braking system. As that vehicle tows you, the kinetic energy from the spinning wheels will turn the motors into generators and charge the battery on its own. Kinetic energy directly converted into electricity. But if the problem is with the neutrino flux stabilizer, rip it right out. You must install the spare Mr. Fusion from the cabinet. I've left an instruction manual in the table drawer so you can swap them out easily. And you don't need nuclear fuel for Mr. Fusion to work. Just toss in whatever garbage, banana peels, or stale beer you find on the street. And kids, one last thing. Since you've been gone, the future hasn't been very good for us. I mean, from your perspective, I mean the past, of course. But the timelines are so tangled up that even I am mixing up my words now. Don't lose hope. The future has not been written yet. I hope you all make it home safely. We miss you all. And be careful.
Marlene, you heard what I heard, right? The doctor said the future hasn't been very good for us while you were gone. What did he mean?
Because we left 2026 and never came back, Marty. It's 2055. We've been missing for 29 years.
Oh my God, Mom and Dad, they must have been waiting for years. Doc probably recorded this and hid it here after we didn't return, before the disaster.
We can't let them suffer this pain, Marty. The doctor said the future hasn't been written yet.
We can still change the future. The time machine is in our hands.
We'll take Mr. Fusion, install it in the car, charge the battery, and go back to the past. We'll erase this future completely. We have no other choice.
Is this some kind of power unit? I've never seen technology like this before. Where did you find it?
This is a radiation detector.
A radiation detector? I've never seen anything like this before.
Its inventors designed it to detect the slightest radiation leaks and safe areas from miles away.
Exactly. Once we connect it to the car, it'll balance the power and show us the safe route.
Lena, this device needs high kinetic energy to start the system and revive the car's battery. We need to get the vehicle moving.
And how are you going to do that by pushing it?
No, pushing won't work, Lena. We'll use your truck's tow system. If we hook this car up and tow it for a while, the battery will charge and the detector will start working.
Rose, could you bring the tow truck? Let's see if those toys really work.
Got it. I'll bring it right away.
I hope you're not wasting my time and fuel. Come on, move it.
Rose, it worked. The vehicle is charging now.
Copy that, Max. I'm keeping the tow truck moving. Everything's under control.
What's that sound? Oh, they're coming.
Rose, go. We've got company.
Max, I'm already flat out. This old bucket won't go any faster.
Marlene, step over here. I'm taking off the tow iron.
Don't damage the vehicle. Let's stop the tow truck.
Max, hurry, be careful. Wait a second. Why are we going back to 2026? Why don't we go to 2039 and stop the war before it even starts?
Oh my God, Marlene.